evening, everyone. I'm Vivian Fung. And as Bryan starts to prepare for the next movement, I just wanted to talk a little bit about this piece. Some of you are probably wondering, this doesn't really sound like a piano. What kind of instrument is this? Well, this is really a prepared piano, and what Bryan is doing is he is taking out certain clips that are used to alter the sound of the piano so that it becomes sort of like a different instrument. And this this tradition actually extends back as far as Eric Satie in the early 20th century. Satie was a wildly eccentric composer, French composer, and in one of his piano pieces he asked the pianist to cover strings on their piano with a piece of paper to simulate the sound of a pet monkey. So it extends as far back as that, but the composer that we most know associated with prepared piano is actually the composer John Cage, who wrote a whole set of sonatas and interludes on the prepared piano, and he really refined the technique of exactly choosing what kinds of instruments to use to prepare the piano. So I've used here paper clips, not paper clips, binder clips and pieces of paper as well as popsicle sticks. So it really is a lot of fun to do. And it's not going to hurt the piano, so just in case you were wondering, it does not hurt the piano at all. Just a little bit about the three movements. Glimpses is a set of 3 short pieces, and the title, as the title suggests, they're glimpses into the sound world of 3 very different moods. The first movement, Kotekan. Kotekan refers actually to the idea of interlocking in Balinese gamelan music, which is a traditional Indonesian type of music that I actually am a part of in New York. And Kotekan refers to the idea of 2 very complicated rhythms that are interlocking with each other, much like what you heard in the first movement. The second movement is called Snow, and if you can imagine, snow, kind of the white snow drifting very gently across the landscape. And then for the third movement, Chant, you will hear something very unusual. Bryan will be pulling a string, and it will be simulating a lion's roar, so it will be a very deep drone, and simulating the idea of chant or someone deep in spiritual prayer. So, here we go.